In this episode, we're going to learn how to install PowerShell 7. My name's Jason Yoder. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer with over 430 IT classes delivered under my belt. Now, this is where I share with you the questions I get from those classes, and one I get very frequently is how do I install PowerShell 7? That is what this video is about. Our first step is to go out to the internet and get PowerShell 7's installer files. You'll find a link in the description. So we have a couple different options that we can use to install PowerShell 7. I'm going to do it with the MSI package. And this is a 64-bit machine, so make sure you choose the correct version. So I'm going to do PowerShell 7.4.2 Win x64. Now, of course, if there is a newer version of PowerShell that comes out, that file will have a slightly different version number on it. Just choose whatever it is, but make sure you click on the 64-bit. Once the file has downloaded, we'll go ahead and open it up. And you may need to tell it, depending on the settings in your web browser, to keep the file. And now you can open it. To install PowerShell 7, it is really crazy simple, easy. So here you guys can see we have the installer. I'm just going to click on Next, Next. Now this is probably the only place where you actually have to make a decision. If you're inside of an environment and you want to enable PowerShell remoting, then you're probably going to select the third checkbox to add in or to enable PowerShell remoting. Then click Next, and then Next again, and then finally Install. All right, that's it. PowerShell 7 is now installing. Now remember, you're not going to get a pretty graphical environment like the PowerShell ISC. You're only going to get the PowerShell 7 console window. If you want to have a graphical environment to build out your scripts in, you need another product like VS Code. Check out my previous episode to learn how to install VS Code and get it set up for PowerShell. We can see that the installation has finished, so I'm going to go ahead and click Finish here. And now one of the things that I like to do is I like to set up the PowerShell 7 icon to be down on my taskbar. So to do that, I'm just going to type in the search area, PowerShell. And right there it is, the PowerShell 7 x64-bit. I'm going to right mouse click it, and I'm going to pin it to my taskbar. And you can see right down here is PowerShell 7, and there it is. In the next episode, I'm going to show you guys how to work with VS Code for both PowerShell 7 and PowerShell 5 and how to switch between the two of them. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment with any questions that you have, and I'll see you all next time.